Hello guys, it's me the guy with redstone skill back on my YouTube channel with another redstone build. Today's redstone build is pulse extenders. Today I will show you how many types of pulse extenders, how they work, and how can you make all of them. So let's start on with the first design. I don't want to make my videos too long, so that's why I speak so fast. The first is pulse extender is a very classic pulse extender from back in 2012 when comparators were added. This thing is as old as comparators because these things were made after comparators were released. So it's a normal pulse extender. This is the one which everyone will show you, but I will show you other designs as well. This is the regular. You can expand it up to infinity if you want. Suppose this pulse is even shorter for you, like I don't feel like this longer enough. Okay, make it long. The more comparators you add, the more longer the pulse gets. This is actually 6 times the pulse you entered because there are 6 comparators, right? I guess that's how you calculate. Suppose I'm pretty low on comparators. My need is even that long. I don't even need that long pulse extender. Then build this. This uses only one comparator. Only one, just a single one. You can just use it anywhere. Shove this thing anywhere. This will fit anywhere because this one wide. And it doesn't extend that much. It's a very short pulse extender. But is a pulse extender indeed. And do I need to give you guys instruction how to build this? This is just a block comparator, dust block, and these are just the same. There's comparators looping around like this. Here we have the delay pulse extender. This pulse extender is actually relays on repeater delay. See, that's actually pretty nice, right? Actually discovered this pulse extender very back ago. I guess people use this, but I have never seen anyone use this one. Delays are also like pulse extensions, so I thought by using these in this manner can make a pulse extender, but this will get extremely uncompact and long if you want longer pulse. And with the same delay method you can also use with observer. Here's the same setup but with observer. My observers are actually texture packs taken from the Bedrock Tweaks website, so that's why they look different, and there's actually a dot which light up when they you see the red dots on the observer travel across. That means there's 1 tick delay every time. So this gets each observer setup you add, this gets 1 tick longer. So 1 observer line equal to 1 tick longer the pulse gets. That's how this works. So that's how delays can be used for pulse extension. All of the next pulse extenders will be depending on delays, so be sure to see a lot of repeaters. Moving on to our 5th design for pulse extender. This one is really good. This one uses RS NOR latch. So I powered this. How this works is that there's this RS NOR latch which travels to here when I press this button. This delay goes up, goes there, powers this, the tick powers here, powers the dropper, sends the item back, and this ultra delay which they have before it runs out to here, and the next pulse extender is like, yeah, it's actually turning on and turning off complication, and you need to have the hair. You can't have a dust. You don't need to have a piston, other than it won't work. And you might ask how can I take an output from this thing? That's how I take an output from this pulse extender. Moving on to our sixth design, this is also depends on RS knowledge and this is very awesome. This is now a killer pulse extender. This is such a long now. This is even longer than any other pulse extender, I guess. This one's awesome. This one's an awesome pulse extender. Moving on to our last, before the last, but a very dark pulse extender design. This one uses an armor stand and pressure plate. Now, if you don't know, this armor stands are actually entities, so they can actually go through blocks. And with wooden pressure plates have a delay, so that's why this can be used for a pulse extender. As you can see, this is actually a very useful pulse extender in a very short area and uses a very new manner. Like you can shock your friends, how did you do that? Now I may need to include a tutorial for this one. See, that's how you do it. And you just need to copy it 2 times over or many times over you like. I also thought of going for a very dark design for this one. It's a minecart pulse extender, which isn't actually a pulse extender but actually is. It extends the pulse very short but does it. And over time you use it, it actually gets unusable every time, so you need to reset it manually. I won't recommend you building this one. But that's how we reached to the 8th design of our video of showing the pulse extenders. So that's it. Do you think any other YouTuber would have shown you this many tricks of making pulse extender? Even I'm out of any ideas. So if you think there are ideas of making more pulse extender, how you can make them, I think this real pulse system can be expanded like this way, like according to the X and Z Y, X and Y axis by just placing more activated relays and power relays, but I don't really fancy doing that. And this can be also used as an RS NOR latch. You press the button again, nothing happens. But if you press this button, something does happen. You can also use it. It's both pulse extender and an RS NOR latch, 2 in 1 circuit, guys. By this we have reached the end of our video, and I hope you guys like the video. If you have guys loved the video, then please make sure to comment, like, subscribe and share. You guys share this video with your friends, and video making takes a long time. Please guys, subscribe. Subscribe isn't much, but helps a lot. Guys, just do it right now for me. Goodbye.